Yeah, this is Moses Varneau, a.k.a. Rafe, writer and creator of Money and Violence, and you're watching RETV.
Asking me to squeeze like people always bleed when they're looking at one of these. I'm a disciple of the street. I done made it, and even with the money keeps clean, you can bet it's still green, going legit. But I'm still with them criminals. They say the Rico come from me, and I'm gonna be spinning dough.
Yo, what's up? I'm Toney Perkins for RETV, sitting here with my man Moses Varneau, creator of Money and Violence. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great, man. Let's start it off real quick, man. Whom or what inspired you to come up with such concept and title it Money and Violence?
The inspiration behind the project was just trying to give the world the opportunity to get to know a group of people that under normal circumstances that they would cross the street to avoid, giving them an in-depth, fly-on-the-wall observation of a world that they've never really gotten a chance to really see.
How'd that go?
Exactly as planned.
My plug cash, until it was on point, right?
Should flow like water.
Like that?
She seemed kind of nervous, but she did what she had to do.
I got a few more joints, but I think we should quit for today.
What kind of effect do you think money and violence has on the youth? And does it fuel youth violence?
I don't think, see, the violence that is in the storyline of Money and Violence isn't really told from a perspective of glorifying it. The violence is there because that's the harsh reality of what goes on in our urban neighborhoods. But as far as how I've seen the project received, because we were actually recognized by the Tribeca Film Festival for the project, and for me, as far as my directing is concerned, and that showed me, that was something that I was really happy about, because that showed me that the project was being received exactly how it was intended, which is a depiction of life, rather than, you know, a glorification of the gangster lifestyle. And you have to understand that the disconnect that happens with us reaching these kids is because a lot of us that are attempting to do not speak their language. Money and Violence speaks to them in their language. It's a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. If I did a show about Rafe being a lawyer, these kids would not want to watch that. So what I do is I hide these nuggets of wisdom within this storyline that's very entertaining to them.
Papers in my pockets. Papers in my pockets. MOS. Paper in my pocket.
The groundbreaking series will now be available on digital HD. Distributed by Lionsgate Entertainment, the series has also forged a long-term relationship with Lionsgate for future projects. But for now, Money and Violence is the brand that has garnered all of the attention.
If I'm not mistaken, you know, your company, Intellectual Property, has a joint venture with Revolt. How did that deal happen, and how does it benefit Money and Violence?
Well, the Revolt deal has absolutely nothing to do with Money and Violence. Revolt TV was interested in Money and Violence ever since the beginning, and we never really got the opportunity to do anything together. So what we did, being that they did want to do business with us, I had a couple of ideas for a couple of other shows, me and my partners. So we presented them with those show ideas, and you know, they liked them. So they gave us the deal. So we have a comedy that should be coming out on Revolt TV, I think slated for September, which is called My Love Life According to Social Media.
The series has inspired a whole generation of young filmmakers who are eager to get their stories told.
This entire thing that occurred with the show, how it's become this phenomenon, it's just, it all happened, it's all grassroots, you know, there was no marketing and promotion, it was all done through word of mouth, like it's just a very organic project.
Talk about some of the skills and training that you've had in your past before filming Money and Violence, if you had any, or you're just straight off the cuff with it.
I had absolutely none whatsoever. You know, the first time that we were on set shooting was the first time I've ever been behind a camera. And I think that that's the great thing. Aside from just the storyline and the content, I think that's just the great thing about the entire project. You know, we've spawned an entire renaissance of street cinema because of what we did with Money and Violence. young black kids in all urban neighborhoods are picking up cameras, creating their own narratives, and just putting together these series and putting them on YouTube. And I think it's just such a privilege for us to inspire and motivate people now, rather than just wanting to be a rapper or just wanting to be a basketball player. Now we've created this whole new lane, you know, a total new opportunity for these kids to strive for. And the fact that, you know, I'm from their neighborhood, and the fact that I had no background in film, you know, it's inspiring, and it's pushing them to pick up the camera and try to do something. So I think it's great.